I'm here really of course, because we organized this conference here in the country, which I think is a fantastic opportunity to gather all the representatives of the media community of the different countries of the region to discuss between them the main topics, the main concerns, and also to commit the entire media community in this shared effort to really improve the situation of media freedom in Central Asia. So this is the main purpose of this kind of meetings, really to give an opportunity to freely discuss all the main concerns that are present, unfortunately, not only in Central Asia, but in all the region of the OSCE geography, which, as you know, is quite a broad one. So this is the main purpose of the conference, together with the conference, but also the participation of the authorities of the different participatings of this region of Central Asia. And this is also important because it creates, you know, the space also for the authorities listen carefully what the media community have to tell them, which is important, and also to express their views regarding the situation in their respective countries on media freedom. So this is an important gathering for this kind of the creation of this atmosphere, which I think is very important, because you know, it's a shared responsibility between states and between the media community. The state, of course, has the obligation to really protect human rights. This is an obligation, it's a positive obligation of the states, and then it's up to the media community also to do their work according to high professional standards and to really respond to the expectations of the citizens. And so regarding the specific situation of the different countries in the region, there are shortcomings, definitely. No doubt regarding this aspect. Unfortunately, as I said before, they are not a specific situation here, but they are everywhere in the OSCE region. What do I think is important in my visit that in a way are very much linked to my mandate? And my mandate, I would say, has two important dimensions. The first one is, of course, to identify violations, which I do on a daily basis. And at the same time, the other important dimension of my mandate is to provide guidance to the participating states for them to align their practices, their frameworks with the commitments in the media field. Yes. So regarding, you know, I have very good discussions with the authorities regarding the mass media law. We are now together, my institution together with ODIHR, we are now reviewing, providing, that will be provided to the Kyrgyz authorities, we are doing a legal review of the draft media law. And this is an opportunity, and it's a fantastic opportunity to create a dialogue with the authorities, and this was very much, my commitment to the authorities. This is not a one-off initiative, but on the contrary, my intention is really to create the conditions for a constructive dialogue that could contribute to have better solutions and solutions that are fully aligned with the commitments in the media field, the OBSE, international standards, etc. And this it was one of my main purposes. We are now finalizing the legal review. We will share it with the authorities, and I'm confident that it will open a space of dialogue, constructive one, to really be able to have a legal, a draft, a media law in the end that is fully aligned with international standards on human rights and media freedom. I don't think it's a question of believing or not believing. I do my part. This is a shared responsibility with the authorities. And what I expect is that my visit will create the conditions for a fruitful dialogue to have tangible results that can serve the cause of media freedom. This is what I expect. This is my obligation. But as I said, it's a two-way initiative. It's a two-way effort, and it creates a shared responsibility, and that's it. So the most important is really to engage in a process and try to have results. In the medium term, in the short term, in the long term, and really to prevent the situation to deteriorate. I think this is my main expectation, and of course I'm confident I have to be. Otherwise, what I was doing here. Of course, we are looking at it in the office together with ODIHR. Yes, but the process is not yet finalized. So I think it's premature to talk about. We identify the positive aspects of the law. We identify the negative aspects of the law, and of course, what we want is to focus on the negative aspects and try to bring solutions to these negative aspects of the law, and this is what we will share with the authorities. Yes. Let's conclude the process because I think it's we need really to conclude. We have our legal people looking at it, finalizing their work, and so I think it's a little bit too premature to share it immediately. Mm-hmm. As soon as possible. We are finalizing it, as I said. No. And I know that here in Kyrgyzstan the media community, the civil society is a very active one, very committed one, and this is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is what can make difference, and this is very important. So it's not only something coming from the outside of the country, but at the same time, it is also Very important that you are able to do your part, and I commend the media community for that, definitely. Yes, I know, but you know, the countries, your colleagues from the media community of the different countries in the region, they signed a memorandum precisely to reinforce the cooperation regarding self-regulation. And the better the self-regulation is, the less you give space to the state authorities to intervene in the area of you are working on.